Hello, you fluffy internet people. My name is Jasmine, and welcome to my new series, Loose Feathers. Why is it called Loose Feathers? Well, you see, I'm a bird, and I couldn't come up with a better name. Yeah, it's pretty simple, but basic premise, well, we're going to talk about whatever random shit I want to talk about that week, because I have no content ideas I'm going to grab my microphone, set it in my lap, lean back in my heavily uncomfortable $20 Walmart chair that does not lean back whatsoever, or extend up to an even remotely human height, and ramble. So, in case you haven't already noticed, I'm already rambling, but we have a specific thing to ramble about. Don't worry, I'm not going to ramble completely incoherently, only semi. We're going to talk about the recent drama involving pups. Generally 18 plus spaces in the furry fandom, but specifically pups. And because, quite frankly, the 18 plus thing is very easily solved. So we're going to start off with that, actually. How do we solve this dilemma that seems to be plaguing the furry fandom? Well, there's a two-step solution. First off, proper spaces. You have your general public spaces where anybody can go. You have your 16 plus spaces where it's like, yeah, it might be suggestive. There shouldn't be anything too sexual, though. Your 18 plus where, yeah, sexual things can be talked about. And 21 plus because, oh, alcohol. There, problem solved. And suggest a way that the furry fandom itself can help deal with these issues of people doing things like, oh, I don't know, walking around in nothing but a jockstrap. Whenever anything like that happens, people immediately go to Twitter and call out and throw a hissy fit and get all upset over it, which, I mean, understandable. You're in a public space and nothing but a jockstrap. That's very much pushing a decent exposure. Here's the problem. They sneakily take a picture of it, post it on Twitter, and that's it. The person may very well not even know they did anything wrong. I feel like it should be common sense, but they don't even know that that's not acceptable in that area for all they know. While I don't endorse confrontation, I'm not going to say that it's not a bad idea to go walk up to that person and go, hey, you know, this is not the appropriate space to be walking around in such a lack of clothing. You know, maybe we should start policing ourselves so that's less of an issue. So when somebody does walk around, you know, in a jockstrap, they know, oh, that's not acceptable, and hopefully, and maybe suggest, you know, going and putting on some pants. Because they're going to a place where that's acceptable, that's perfectly fine. But between your room and that place, put on some pants. Just saying. Let's actually get into the puppy play thing, which I almost completely forgot about. Because, in case it wasn't obvious, I'm just rambling incoherently. And now I'm doing the Italian thing of gesturing with my hands, and I'm holding a microphone. I'm sure this is royally fucking up the audio. Oh yeah, in case it wasn't already obvious, this is like, you know, at least 16 plus. Probably pushing 21 plus, if I'm being completely honest here. So yeah, anyway, puppy play in the furry fandom. Does it have a place? Obviously, people might take offense to that, but let's be realistic here. Anybody who has had much experience with pups knows that most pups are furries. No, not all furries are pups, but almost all pups are furries. It's an insane level of crossover. And I'm again going to revert back to my example of the person walking around in nothing but a jockstrap. If you have two people, one's walking around in nothing but a jockstrap, and one's walking around in nothing but a jockstrap and a pup hood, banning kink gear will not solve the problem. Because that's what a lot of people suggest, oh, they just need to ban kink gear from cons. Depending on how you define kink gear, most fursuits can be defined as kink gear, or fursuits in general can be defined as kink gear also. Let's not forget that furries do love their harnesses. If you're familiar with pup spaces, you know that there's also a common overlap there. So yeah, let's ban harnesses from furry cons, see how well that goes over. The problem that you have isn't with the kink gear, you're just using that as a good excuse. Because like, oh well, it's these weird kinky people. Huh. Furries would know nothing about people doing that, would they? This is where editor Jasmine puts up pictures of people doing the same exact thing to furries. Point being, the simple solution is we deal with the people acting inappropriately. Not banning kink gear, and also not banning pups. Because I feel like that needs to be said. Not sure why I'm saying it, but I'm going to say it anyway. Yeah, that's pretty much my entire ramble. I can't think of anything else I want to say. I've gone well past my initial backdrop video, so I'm going to have to record more. Even better. Hopefully I get this out on time. Not even sure what on time is going to be for this series. Bye! Sorry, I switched software, so it's kind of hard to find the... Oh, hey, there's a stop button. Yay!